Hello viewers, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Breadcrumb stack. As you can see, I've already prepared a little example project with the project settings stack already on the page, as well as the Breadcrumb stack, which is located over here in the platform components. I've just dragged it over and done nothing else. So with this active, we can just quickly nip over to the preview, and as you can see, you cannot see anything. Why is this the case? This is because you have to first in your project go over to the settings. In the settings, select advanced, and here you have to activate display breadcrumb trail. With this done, and you have the preview open, you see immediately that the breadcrumb stack is displaying its contents. If you go to a second page, for example products, you see home products, and if you go to a sub page, this enlarges to the sub page, because of course I have a breadcrumb stack on each of these pages. Now let's have a look at the different settings inside the breadcrumb stack. If you look at this, we first of all are being greeted with this general section, and here is already the permanent information that you have to enable breadcrumbs in the project settings. Then we have the mode switch. You have two modes, which is one is the automatic mode and the other one is the manual mode. In automatic mode, breadcrumb stack does basically all the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to be concerned with anything. It builds its contents based on the pages which you have in your project. What you see here is a sample breadcrumb, so that you can actually always see the effect of the settings, which you can fine-tune over here. But with the auto mode, which is indicated by this little display here, you don't have to bother with anything. Now let's have a quick look at the manual mode. Manual mode gives you not really much more flexibility, but it is pretty static. It is your own responsibility to basically create the breadcrumbs yourself based on an unordered list in HTML, here with the UL and LI elements, and you also have to provide the entire link. This is quite cumbersome, and you might wonder why you might need it, but there might be the situation that you have to have a static breadcrumb trail on some page which doesn't change for whatever reason, and this is how you can do it. For the active page, by the way, you have to also add this class. So if you need a little reference, look on the documentation page or just drop a fresh breadcrumb stack onto your page and copy this. Now let's move back to automatic mode and have a look at the other settings which are available. Next we have the style section, and here you can select the different alignments available on left, center, right, of course, as you can see. Then we have the option to change the separators between the page names. Default is a /, then you have an arrow, a bullet, a dot, and a succeeds symbol. As you can see, it all is reflected immediately in the sample breadcrumb, so you don't have to always switch over to preview mode to check what it's gonna look like. Then you also have a size switch between default, small, medium and large. Let's have a quick look. This is small, this is medium, and this is large, of course. Then in the color section you can fine-tune the color scheme. As you see, once I activate the custom colors, it all changed a little bit. You can change the color of the links to the different pages, like let's put this burgundy red here. Then you can of course change the color of the active page. Let's take a green just to make it stand out to you, like this. And then you also can change the color of the separator, like this, for example. And finally, if you want to fine-tune the fonts and the font styling, you can use the font and style stacks here to fine-tune that and apply font sets and style sets, or if you define it a custom CSS class, to actually change the layout and the fonts of the breadcrumb. That's basically all there is to know about it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.